This is the first video of another series I have been asked to make. It touches on the beliefs and myths involving religious and spiritual sects. Knowledge regarding the house of God in ancient manuscripts has now been corrupted by religious teachers and academics to the point where no one, including religious teachers and academics, knows what the house of God really is. The one the Western world refers to as Jesus or Yeshua was recorded in a well-known manuscript titled the Gospel of Thomas, as saying in verse 39, quote, "The Pharisees and the scribes have taken the keys of knowledge and have hidden them. They have not entered, nor have they allowed those who want to enter to do so." End quote. The definition of a Pharisee is a little obscure, but a Pharisee is basically a strict religious teacher. A scribe, on the other hand, is more easily defined as being one employed by either the government, university or religious institution, as a keeper and translator of legal and historical documents, or religious documents and texts. Many of the ancient manuscripts have been corrupted, either intentionally or unintentionally, through ignorance in the translation of writings, by not understanding the subject. So, what is the house of God? It is essentially a conceptual processing system involving the display of universes and other worlds. Those not in the house of God view the universe outside on the outer wall of the house, shown in this drawing. My intention is to reveal the house of God in its true form. But to enter the house of God can only be achieved through the Son of Man, which is not human, but is instead the core processor, shown in this drawing. Inside is a city known as the New Jerusalem, also known as the City of Nine Gates, recorded in an ancient manuscript titled The Acts of Peter and the 12 Apostles. It is important to understand that God and the Lord God are two different components of the all. The Lord God is the life of God, or awareness, not to be confused with consciousness, and is the ruler over the house of God. Whereas God is the word, involving language, of the processing system of life, which is the house of God. All languages have come from the algorithm, iota nu zeta. The iota represents the first concept of movement. To and fro. The nu came from the to and fro, sequentially in 2 dimensions, and the zeta is the rotation of the nu, the second concept, involving rotation. All is produced from only 2 geometric building blocks, straight and curved. There is no other form, all is either one or the other, or a combination of the two. Let's take a look at the City of Nine Gates, where I, life, the real self, reside in the light. There are 2 basic program books making up what you experience. One is the environment book. The other is the avatar book. The contents are displayed in 2 separate cubes face to face, where the interactions take place. In the City of Nine Gates, the avatar cube is in the center. In my next video of this series, I will reveal more about the City of Nine Gates, accessing the various rooms, and their display registers displaying universes, stars, planets, moons, interstellar transport, and other programs in the form of manuals.